Alright, so welcome to Hero 30, Session 4, Pillars of Technical Analysis. So tonight, ito yung pag-uusapan natin market structures, trends, ranges, and levels. So for 2 sessions po, pag-uusapan natin more on technical analysis. Sa XCU Sniper po is method. Nauna ako kay XCU Sniper guys kasi after technical analysis, mayroon naman akong strategy na ibibigay sa iyo. Yun naman is US30 na hindi ko binigay sa tawag nito sa previous Hero 30 batch 1. Usually binibigay ko ito sa bootcamp, yung mga face-to-face na training. Pero plano ko ibigay ko na sa inyo para kumita na kayo. So nandito tayo ngayon sa market structure. Yun nga iba 5 times nag-review. Okay, ulitin ko lang po may kumikita po, kanina po, may init na resulta. Okay, 165 USD, 670. Actually, marami ito guys, marami ito. Ang na-screenshot ko is more than 10. Hindi na kasama yung iba, yung na-screenshot ko lang sa dami na kasi. So, yun po yung dahilan bakit kailangan natin pagtsagaan. Grabe naman itong isa. 10 times review. Oh, wow, grabe. Yun ang seryoso talagang matuto. 10 times, okay. So, for tonight's breakdown of the sessions, we'll be talking about support resistance level, market structures, the power of multi-frame analysis. So pag-usapan natin yan. So Japanese candlesticks and reversal patterns and trading strategy. So yun po yung pag-uusapan natin. Pinaka-importante dito guys is itong 1 and 2. So are you ready? Are you ready? Ready na ba kayo? Can you type me? I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Are you ready for our session this afternoon, this evening? Are you ready? Ready, 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 ready. All right. So if you're ready, guys, make sure to get ready with your water and your coffee and yung places na hindi po kayo ma-istorbo. All right. Let's start, guys. So after learning technical analysis, bakit very important talaga? Guys, I tell you. Since I started in Forex trading 2017, hindi ko to inaral itong technical analysis. Kasi during that time, na-hype kasi yung mga indicators So mga indicators yung ginagamit namin. But guys, sabihin ko sa iyo, kung hindi mo alam, kung hindi mo naintindihan itong basic ng technical analysis, kahit yung mga indicators man yan, yes, makatulong yung indicators, pero mas maganda yung pag-interpret mo kung alam mo yung basic. Okay. And then, dumating yung mga 2021, puro AI din. So, maraming nag-trade. Hindi naman alam kung paano mag-trade. Nag-AI lahat, may kumita. Pero normally, sa AI, normally 90% maliquidate o nasusunog talaga. Ako ilang beses na ako nasunugan sa AI. Kaya, even may AI tayo, pero hindi na ako nagre-recommend. Ang safe lang sa akin na AI is conservative lang talaga. Yung kumukuha lang ng 2% per month. 2% per month. Actually, meron akong AI 2% per month. Pero hanggang ngayon, working pa rin yun. Nagdo-double na nga yung pera ko doon. Personal ko yun na ginagamit. Pero hindi ko siya pinipilit kasi hindi siya attractive. Malit lang kasi yung kitaan. So, tapos, diba, kailangan natin maganda. So, the best option you can do is aralin ito, technical analysis, so that you will be able to adapt any market condition. It's very important, guys, to adapt any market condition. May market condition na mahina, may market condition na mabilis, iba-iba yung condition sa market. Remember, hindi po yung market mag-adapt sa atin. Tayo po ang mag-adapt sa market. Okay. Tayo po yung mag-adapt sa market. Big players po, hedge fund, they can control the market or yung tinatawag nilang manipulation. Pero alam niyo ba kung ilang lot size ang kailangan mong i-trade para makapag-trade ka ng manipulation? That's 10,000 lot size. Compared sa atin na 0.01 lot. So that's billion na pera ang kailangan dyan para makamove ka sa market. So tayo is we need to adapt any market condition. Okay. Kung isa kang kapitan sa barko, hindi ka lang naglalayag ng magandang panahon. May mga panahon na maulan, may mga panahon na babagyo. But in any market condition in forex trading, guys, that's an opportunity. Okay. Any market condition in forex trading, that's an opportunity. Okay. Can you type opportunity? Kung alam mo kung paano kikita ka. So kaya importante ang technical analysis. Yes, that's right. Opportunity po yan. Okay. Kasi po, bawat galaw ng market, mabilis man yan, mahina man yan, bawat galaw ng market, guys, it's your opportunity to earn. So you need to adapt and you will know how to navigate and to be profitable in market condition. Number 2, guys, is technical analysis with a clear strategy. So ngayon, maintindihan mo yung technical analysis, sabayan mo ng klarong strategy. So hindi rin pwedeng puro technical analysis lang. Dapat technical analysis, dapat may strategy ka afterwards. You will develop a solid plan in making impulsive trades. Remember, in trading, dapat may solid plan ka. So next is technical analysis, guys. It will help you how to use indicators and patterns effectively. Okay, it will help you how to use indicators and patterns effectively. Master tools like moving average. By the way, guys, technical indicators is part of technical analysis. Okay. Kaya tinuturo natin, guys, moving averages. RSI, medyo advanced na sa atin yung tinuturo natin, stochastic oscillator. So, and candlestick patterns, kasama yan sa Hero 30 na ituturo natin. Alright? And also, guys, you know, knowing technical analysis, it can maximize profit potential. Know when to entry and exit in trades. Ang trabaho lang talaga natin sa trade, guys, is kailan tayo pumasok at kailan tayo lumabas. Yun lang. Naalala ko yung kabataan pa namin, mayroon kaming laro na may dalawang PC. Tapos iniikot-ikot ng dalawang tao, tapos yung player sa gitna, tumatalon siya, ita-timing niya kung kailan siya papasok at kailan siya magtatalon-talon doon. Anong tawag doon? I forgot the name of the game. Jumping rope, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Iba rin yung Chinese garter. Ilang beses na nasira yung pantalon ko sa Chinese garter. Sa Bisaya pa, napunggak ba ang sirabol, skipping rope, jumping rope or skipping rope po. Yan po, di ba? So ang trading po, ang entry natin ng exit para siyang napunggak, mga Bisaya lang kasabutan na. Ang jumping rope, guys, is ang trading parang jumping rope. Tina-timing mo kung kailan ka pumasok at kailan ka lumabas. And knowing technical analysis, maintindihan mo, guys, kung kailan ka pumasok at kailan ka lalabas. Alright? Sige. Alright, so okay, so nakakatuwa. And also, guys, technical analysis, gain confidence in everything. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Sino dito, when they started, parang hindi mo alam kung kailan mag-entry, kung kailan papasok? You are not really sure, hindi ka masyadong confident. Can you type me? So, but guys, knowing technical analysis, yung binagsak namin itong Hero 30, dati kasi walang Hero 30. Although may training dun sa VIP community, may mga tools doon. Pero eventually, after few months, na-realize ko may kulang. Okay, may kulang. Yes, yung mga tao may tools, may Manara. Yes, may mga tao may mga pattern scanners. Yes, yung mga tao may VIP signals. Yes, yung mga tao may mga US30 na sasabay ka sa live trade. But na-realize ko, guys, as a trader and as a founder of the community, na-realize ko na kailangan ituro itong technical analysis. Actually, mayroon naman ito sa community, sa NOAA, sa Iconic, mayroon na ito sa academy. Kaya lang English. So yung iba, para hindi sila nag-i-enjoy, kaya gumawa ako ng Tagalog version para mas clear at saka sa inyo. So sa NOAA naman, napakaganda yung technical analysis nila doon kasi mayroong introduction, mayroong basic, Tapos merong advanced, merong expert level na technical analysis. So kung na-enroll kayo ng NOAA, make sure to go to Academy Hub. Makikita nyo doon para ma-explain, maintindihan nyo. Kasi hindi ko kasi binagsak lahat dito sa Hero 30. Hindi makukuha natin lahat, guys. Ang dito lang is enough lang na ma-equip kayo. Enough lang nyo maintindihan nyo yung basic. Tapos tamang strategy. And then yun, pwede na kayo maging profitable dyan. Okay, pwede na kayo maging profitable na 100 USD. Okay na ako dyan. Okay na ako. Then eventually later on, since this is your business, also please also do your own research in the long run. Okay. So, okay na ako na may kumikita ng 1 million in 1 month sa estudyante natin sa community. Hindi lang isa, dalawa, tatlo. So, okay na ako doon. So, the existing is not hard naman talaga. Pero depende sa perspective mo. Okay, depende sa perspective. Kaya nga, ang technical analysis, kung mayroong topic dito guys, kung ako tatanungin, mas priority ko intindihan itong technical analysis compared to Hero 30. Kasi this one is, I can create my own strategy later on if I know about what is technical analysis. So technical analysis guys will help you gain confidence in every trade. Bakit? No more guessing. Just execute trades with precision. Kasi mababasa mo na yung chart. Yung takbo ng chart, mababasa mo na. Naiintindihan mo na kung ano yung galaw ng chart. May explanation kasi yan eh. Every galaw ng chart. Okay? At candles. So yun po ka-importante. Ganun po ka-importante maintindihan ang technical analysis. So now, are you ready? Ibibigay ko sa inyo yung itong technical analysis. Uulitin ko po, hindi po ito entertaining. Hindi ito entertaining. But if you really serious about making money, kahit hindi ito entertaining, hindi siya entertaining, pero income generating. Income generating siya, kung alam mo. Okay. So ako, bahala, hindi ako ma-entertain, basta kumita. Di ba? Sino dito kagaya ko? Okay lang, hindi ako ma-entertain, basta kumita naman ako. Kanina, sino dito nakakita ng post ko ng withdrawals ko kanina, guys? Atin-atin lang to. Sino nakakita sa mga GC ng withdrawals ko kanina? Okay. Magkano yung winidraw natin? Maliit na bagay lang yan. Pero imagine, isang araw, di ba? So, kaya hindi siya entertaining, pero income generating naman. Alright? So kung nag-i-enjoy ka sa training na ito, congratulations. Kasi tama na yung mindset mo. Okay, tama na yung mindset mo. Ibig sabihin talaga, yung willingness to learn mo at willingness to earn nandyan na. Are you ready? Okay. So let's start guys with the chart. Ano ba yung mga chart? Okay. So, chart, line chart, bar chart, and candlestick chart. So line chart is this one. Ganito lang. So we don't really use this one. Kasi this is good para makikita natin trend, pero may mga indicators naman to para basahin itong line chart. Okay? Pero most of the chart actually is we have options na pwede mo gamitin na line chart. Okay, bar chart. Ganito. Ganito yung hitsura ng bar chart. Normally hindi na tayo gumagamit ito, but there is specific strategy for this one. Okay? And meron tayong tinatawag na candlestick. So candlestick guys, or Japanese candlestick. So ito yung majority, common talaga na traders na ginagamit. Kasi mabasa natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng every candlestick. Okay? So yun yung chart. Okay, now naman is, nandito naman tayo sa support and resistance. Okay. Guys, support and resistance guys is mga levels. Price levels po ito na ginagamit for trading strategy. Okay. Pag sinasabi mo what is support and resistance are horizontal line. Ibig sabihin guys, ito po yung mga presyo. Okay. Highs, okay, and lows. Okay. In horizontal level. Okay. Pag sinasabi mo ko guys na resistance, pag sinasabi ko na resistance, sa taas yan. Or sa ceiling. Sa ceiling. Pag sinasabi kong support guys, sa baba yan. Okay. So ito yung ibig sabihin ng explanation, mga prices highs and lows of horizontal levels. So this one guys is horizontal levels of high and lows. So ibig sabihin, nire-respeto to yung presyo. Pag dumating dito talaga, minsan hindi lumalabas, bumabalik. Okay. Ang tawag dyan is resistance level. Okay. Can you type resistance? Resistance. Very easy lang. Very easy lang, resistance. Okay. Sa baba naman, floor or salog sa Bisaya or sa Tagalog, sahig. Sahig. Ano naman tawag sa Tagalog dyan, guys? Tulungin mo naman ako dito. Anong tawag dyan sa Tagalog? Yung floor. Okay? so, sahig. Tama nga, sahig. So, dito. So, ang tawag dyan is support level. Support level, guys, is hindi siya exact price. Mga zone yan, zone. Hindi siya exact price. Okay. Ibig sabihin, may mga presyo talaga na hindi niya hanggang dyan lang. Hindi niya And then, may mga ang support resistance din guys. Support resistance level, in other words, they tend to obtain the movement until the price breaks through them. So may mga guys, may mga presyo guys na pag nag-break siya sa resistance, ganyan, pag nag-break siya, may tendency na yung mga buyers is bumili na ng hanggang ganito. Okay, explain ko lang guys sa in a layman's term. Sino ba dito nakabili na ng sasakyan na segunda mano? Okay, segunda mano. Explain ko lang. Let's say for example, Toyota Vios. Okay, kung bibili ka ng Toyota Vios guys, second hand na Toyota Vios. Following? Following. Sahig at saka bubong. Okay, yan lang. Resistance, bubong. Okay. Support, sahig. So may mga presyo dyan, mga presyo. Hindi yan isang line lang, usually zone. Anong ibig sabihin ng zone? Okay. Anong ibig sabihin? Drawing ko. Anong ibig sabihin ng zone? Like here, this one is a support level and until this could be the support zone. Okay. Here, ito drawing ko. Here, drawing ko. This one is the support zone. So here, the support zone. Kung nanonood kayo ng live trading guys, di Abdallah, most of mga expert guys, at sa scalping, ito lang ginagamit is support resistance lang. So kailangan nyo ito maintindihan, ano itong tinatawag na support resistance. Kasi, and even mga experts guys, gumagamit. Habang tumatagal na simple yung mga strategy nila. Okay? Copy? Copy. So illustration lang ako ng konti. Okay, illustration na ako ng konti. Hindi naman nagtago yung mga buyers. May explanation kasi yan. Okay, ang explanation ko dyan ganito. Presyo kasi yung pag nag-uusapan natin dito. Presyo ng gold, presyo ng XAUSD, presyo ng Euro GPY, presyo ng US30, presyo ng isang asset ang pinag-uusapan dito. Let's just say for example, ang asset natin guys is sasakyan. Toyota Vios. Okay, Toyota Vios. Lahat naman siguro dito alam ko ano yung Toyota Vios. So kung bibili ka guys ng Toyota Vios, ang resistance price dyan is dapat na sa mga 500 lang. 500K or 450. Ibig sabihin, kung ako, bibili ako ng Toyota Vios, dapat ang presyo ko 450K lang. Or 500K. Bakit? Kung 550, very close sa brand new na 600, brand new na lang yung kukunin ko, 600 lang. Copy? Copy? So yun yung ibig sabihin ng presyo. Kumbaga, hanggang dyan lang muna kaya bayaran ng buyer. So pagdating dyan, hindi siya malumampas, bumabalik. Okay. So, pero may mga time guys na nag-break siya. Okay, bigyan ko kayo ng another example. In another asset, buy and sell din ito. Guys, dati kasi guys, meron akong kotse na FJ Cruiser. Okay, sino ba dito familiar? FJ Cruiser. More on kapatid ng Land Cruiser, pero mas maliit siya ng konti. During at that time, 4 years ago guys, ang presyo ng second hand na Land Cruiser guys, ang presyo ng second hand na Land Cruiser, napakaganda na yung 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Normally, ang price zone niya is 1 million to 1.5 million. So yun yung presyo na sa segunda mano na FG Cruiser at 2017, 2016, 2014, 20 yun na level. So yun yung parang support niya. Hanggang dito lang yung presyo niya. Okay. Ngayon, nag-announce may high impact news. Nag-announce si Toyota na i-stop na nila yung production ng FG Cruiser. At 2024 last year, na-stop yung production ng FG Cruiser. 2023-2024. So wala na. Pero since maraming users, collectors ng Land Cruisers at FG Cruisers, so tumaas ng value niya kasi law of supply and demand, liliit na lang yung supply. Copy? Are you following? Following? So since liliit na yung supply, guys, liliit na yung supply, people, instead sa pinakamahal na yung 1.5 million, since liliit ng supply kasi wala ng production sa Toyota, yung mga tao gusto nilang bumili. Parang pang souvenir o part sa kilang collector, gusto nilang bumili ng FJ Cruiser. So, from 1.5 million na pinakamahal at 2017, 2018, 2016 na model, ngayon, ang FG Cruiser, kung titingnan nyo sa marketplace, ang pinakamura guys is 1.5 million. So tumaas, nag-break siya, kumbaga nag-break siya ngayon sa presyo niya. Hanggat umabot nga mga 2.2 million ngayon or 2.5 ang presyo ng FG Cruiser, maraming bumibili. Kasi konti na lang ang siplan. Kaya na nila, gusto na nilang bumili. Copy? So na-break yung resistance level niya. Na-break yung resistance level niya kasi may pangyayari, economic na pangyayari that would cause to create the supply and demand. Okay. Entiende. Learning guys, learning. Can you type learning kung naintindihan? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, kasabot ra gyud. Okay, and dapat maintindihan natin itong support and resistance. Okay. May mga instances guys. May mga instances na itong support, how to trade using support and resistance. Okay. How to trade? Madali lang. Okay, ito. How to trade. Okay. How to trade? This one, nakita mo support and resistance. Hintayin mo siya na bumalik ng konti. Ibig sabihin, hanggang dyan lang yung presyo. Dito lang. Hindi siya. Bumalik siya ng konti. Pagbalik niya, that means the price will go down. So dito, mag-possession ka. Okay, kung marunong ka na magbasa ng candlestick, kasi ito doji, and then nakita natin do mayroong bearish candlestick, pwede kang sumabay dito, pwede kang mag-position. Okay? Kung kasama natin yung strategy na sa XU Sniper, breaking out with a candle of the previous candle, actually guys, yung breaking out and breaking down, support resistance din yan, pero isang kandila lang tinitingnan natin. Okay, dito nag-break, dito ka nag-position, nag-trade ka, profit ka. Kunin mo lang hanggang dito kasi ito also is support and resistance din ito in a minor level. Okay, pero ito yung medyo bigger level. So hanggang dito lang siya, nakita mo pagdating dito, nang yung momentum ng kandila, puminto na siya, parang nag-create ng slower momentum. Tapos nirespeto naman itong support level na ito hanggang dito lang, tapos nag-bounce naman siya pataas. So ibig sabihin, dito lang yung presyo na gusto nila. This one is tinatawag natin to discount price. Okay. Ito naman sa taas, ang tawag natin dito is premium price or mahal-mahal na presyo. So dito lang yung kaya nilang mahal. Okay. Tapos bumaba naman, nag-trade ka dito ka nag-entry, nag-position ka, tapos hanggang dito lang. Kumbaga ito lang yung pinaka-discount, yung presyo na gusto nilang bayaran. After this one, ayaw na nila kasi baka tumaas. Okay, so this one naman, ayaw na nilang mag-sell. This one naman, mag-buy na sila kasi baka naman tumaas because of the support resistance level or zone. Okay, copy? So, dito, nag-retrace ng konti. This one also support resistance. Okay, dito, support resistance zone. Nakita mo naman, nag-retrace ng konti, bumalik. Dito, pwede ka naman mag-trade. Breaking out of the previous candles, hanggang dito na break. Dito nagkaroon siya ng konting resistance, pero nag-break siya. Ibig sabihin, the buyers are willing to buy more. So ganun yung strategy natin na paano gumamit ng support and resistance level. Okay, now, ito. May mga instances, guys, this one naman is pababa or downtrend. May mga instances, guys, na this one is the support. Na-break siya, guys, na-break siya, magiging resistance. So, ang tawag nito is support resistance na. So, from here, support siya kasi nasa baba. Nag-bounce dito, nag-create ng panibagong support. Bumalik siya, nag-bounce dito at hindi nag-breakout. Bumalik siya, ibig sabihin this area is the new resistance level. Okay. Nag-break siya dito, guys. Okay. Another thing to trade, guys, is this one, kung titingnan nyo, this one is reversal. Nag-reverse siya. Okay? Pero, before ka mag-trade, i-confirm mo muna na yung may matinatawag natin na confluences, yung basahin mo muna yung candle, which is yun yung next topic natin. So, more on the trading, support and resistance, reversal. Ibig sabihin, nag-reverse siya. This one naman, guys, trading, support and resistance in breakout. Nag-breakout siya. Ibig sabihin here, nag-breakout siya dito. Dito na yung bagong support resistance niya. Dito yung resistance niya, bumalik siya, nag-breakout siya, guys. Nag-breakout siya dito. Ibig sabihin, nag-breakout siya dito, lalo na kapag New York session. So this is magandang sign na pwede kang mag-sell ulit. Pabagsak. Okay? Bumalik naman siya ulit, gumawa ng panibagong resistance, is a new resistance, guys. Nag-break naman siya dito sa zone, so sell ka naman ulit. Okay? Ganyan. Copy? Support and resistance. Mga zones po ito, actual. Actual zones po ito. Okay? Actual zones. Alright, guys? Copy? Kuha? Copy? Let me know. Let me know kung nakuha or naguguluhan. Kasi kung naguguluhan ka, ibig sabihin hindi mo nakuha or mo lang ng konti. Okay. Copy. Then let's go to actual charts. Okay. Dito naman, guys. Okay. After this one, let's go to actual charts. Actual chart tayo after this one. Okay. So dito naman, guys, is anong tawag dito? Dito naman is support and resistance din. Okay, support and resistance. Resistance, nag-break, naging support. Okay. So traders feel that the market is overpriced. So hanggang dito lang. Yun yung explanation ko kanina na parang hanggang dito lang talaga yung presyo niya. But nagkaroon ng high impact news, may mga pangyayari, the buyers are willing to buy even at a higher price. So nag-breakout siya, ito nirespeto, so ito na ngayon yung bagong support level, support zone. Ito na. So ito nirespeto, bumalik din siya. So ito na ngayon yung bagong support zone. Okay. Support zone. Okay. Support zone. Copy? Learning ba? Learning. All right, learning. Okay, so here is like the actual chart. Screenshot ng actual chart. Okay. So, may mga support resistance din actually, guys, na naka-side siya or diagonal. Okay. But basically, this one mga support resistance level. Okay. This one is ranging. Kaya iba na yata yung topic natin dito. Market structure. Okay, market structure na pala ito. So mamaya, magbukas ako ng tapos mag-drawing tayo sa chart. Okay? Para makita nyo kung ano yung talagang support and resistance level. So now, papunta naman tayo, guys, sa tinatawag natin na trend or market structure. Market structure and trend. So anong ibig sabihin? Ano yung downtrend? Wait, clear ko lang itong ano ko. Ano yung downtrend? Ano yung uptrend? Okay. Give me 1 minute guys. Kuha lang ako ng okay. Okay. Kuha ko ng chart. Okay. Downtrend or market structure. So kailan yung tinatawag natin na trend? Sa isang tinatawag natin na merkado. Okay. When is the uptrend and when is the downtrend? Okay. So remove. Okay. So market structure. Ito yung market structure guys. Dalawa lang yan. Actually, tatlo technically. Pero ito lang yung gusto kong ma-focus muna sa ngayon. Uptrend and downtrend. Malalaman mo itong uptrend and downtrend guys. Ang uptrend is mayroon siyang higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. Ganun yung takbo. Pag mayroon siyang higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, at least that dalawa papuntang tatlo, ang ibig sabihin niyan guys is nag-uptrend na siya. Okay? On the opposite side is the downtrend is the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Yan po ay tinatawag na downtrend. Okay? So bullish structure or uptrend guys, ganito. Low, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower higher low, higher high, lower high or higher low, same lang yan. And then higher high. Okay? So kung titingnan natin ito guys sa actual na chart, ito. Low, high, lower high or higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Ang ibig sabihin guys, ang tawag nito is uptrend siya. Copy. Learning. So uptrend meaning bullish. Okay. So let me continue. Okay. Sa downtrend naman guys, ganito. Okay. Downtrend naman, erase muna natin drawing. Low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, ito yung structure. Ito yung parang kanina. Ganito. Okay. So ano naman yan pagdating sa actual chart? Sa actual chart guys is ganito. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay. So yun yung structure. Okay. Structure. Kapatid. Mute mo lang kapatid. Yun yung ay, mute muna natin kasi baka may substitute ako tuturo. Okay. Okay. So tawag dyan, bakit importante yan? Lalo na sa atin, kasi yung strategy natin is more on scalping. Kailangan natin maintindihan kung ano yung trend kasi yung trade natin is bias sa mamaya na yung when to entry. Yung trade natin is bias sa trend. Your trade is bias sa trend or simple is trend is your friend. Yun na lang, scalping. So, hindi siya reversalist. Okay? Hindi siya reversals. So, more on sasabay lang tayo sa agos ng market. Sasabay lang tayo. So, yun lang makita mo. Pero guys, may pangatlo na tinatawag natin na sideways or the market is just ranging. Nagre-range lang siya between here or with here or the market is like consolidating. Dito lang mahina. Normally, pangyayari ito guys pag wala masyadong buyers and sellers sa merkado. Maliit lang, walang volume. Normally, closing market. Okay. So anong tawag nitong line sa taas? Sa topic natin kanina, anong tawag tong, come on. Anong tawag to topic natin sa taas? Resistance level. Thank you. Anong tawag itong line sa baba?
Support.
Support. Very good. Ang gagaling ng mga heroes natin for tonight. Okay. So ito naman is sideways. Simple lang. Nag-ano lang siya. Within the range lang. Okay. So ngayon, titingnan natin sa actual chart. Okay. This chart is na-screenshot natin sa EUD GPY. Okay. So this one is sa tinatawag natin na zone. Anong tawag nito na zone?
Resistance.
Very good. And this one is support. So, nagre-range lang siya. Okay. Like this one, tinitingnan natin, this one in actual candle. Okay? Ito naman in actual candle. So, nagre-range lang siya between this zone. Nagre-range lang siya. Ranging lang siya, ranging. Okay. And then since, I think, alam nyo na, this one is stochastic oscillator, nagre-range lang siya dito. Dito ang tinatawag dito, may ako na-explain ito mga overbought, oversold para hindi kayo nahirap. Ibig sabihin here sa baba is the prices is discounted. So mas maganda bibili pag yung presyo is bababa, discounted. Sa taas naman, ibig sabihin here is the price is premium. So mas maganda ibenta kasi mahal. Okay. Para may nagsasabi na, bili ka ng gold, bang gold. Kasi ano yan, magandang investment yan. That's good. So kailan mo bawi yung investment to pag ibenta mo? No? Binili mo ng mura, binenta mo siya ng mahal. So yun yung tinatawag natin na ranging, nag-range lang. O nag-range lang siya. Or tinatawag natin na sideways. Okay, sideways ranging. Same lang yan. Okay. So ngayon mangyayari, because the market is nag-aagawan kung sino yung mas dominante. Okay? Si bull ba or si bear? Bakit ang bull symbolize ng market up? Kasi si bull kasi guys, ang atake ni bull is from here, ang attack niya pataas. Bang! Ganun yung atake niya. Kaya yung bull, paakyat. Si bear naman, ang atake ni bear is aakyat siya or kumbaga tatayo muna siya tapos ipapounce niya pababa. Bang! Ganun yung atake niya. Bear. Kaya yung bear market is pababa. Pero actually, mga tao lang yan, mga buyers and sellers. Pag dominant si buyers, siyempre tataas yung presyo. Pag dominant ang sellers, siyempre bababa yung presyo. Ayun, ang trabaho natin sa technical analysis, based sa candle, titingnan natin kung sino mo yung dominante. Si buyer ba? Si seller ba? Especially before the market opens or during the market opens. Okay. Kita niyo naman, kapag live trading sessions kay Abdallah, okay, pakikita talaga natin na bumaba at tumaas, pakita natin na ganyan. So gumalaw talaga yung market. So if you are in NOAA, I recommend na habang nakapag-enroll pa kayo, active pa kayo, every night I recommend manood kayo kahit hindi kayo mag-trade. Pero I suggest mag-trade kayo at least demo para masabayan ninyo. Actually, mayroon ding sikreto dyan. Mas ma-appreciate niyo yung strategy na ibibigay ko kapag ka nag-NOAA kayo at sumabay kayo kang Abdallah. Okay lang kung hindi makuha ka agad, hindi na timing na lugi, na pildi, na talo, na loss. Okay lang. Normal yan. Sa love life bitaw, sa love life dati, natalo man din tayo. Before tayo naging masaya, di ba? Yung iba nga, atalo pa rin hanggang ngayon, hindi makapag-recover. Normal yan sa life, di ba? Importante tuloy lang. So, sino yung, ngayon, market structure. Okay. Mayroon naman tayong tinatawag na, medyo is MC advanced ng konti na, nag-shift siya guys, nag-shift. Market shift or tinatawag na change of character. So, may nakakita kayong ganito guys sa mga chart, ang tawag dyan, change of character. Nagbabagong anyo na siya kasi gabi na. So, from here, dati naging bearish siya, downtrend, nag-change of character siya, nagiging uptrend na siya. Okay, here, downtrend, nag-change of character somewhere here, and then naging uptrend na siya. nagbabagong anyo. Okay. So this is a very good example, guys, of change of character in the actual chart. So from downtrend, down, bang! Tapos bumalik. Uptrend na ulit. Copy? Are you with me? Learning. Okay. Another thing, guys, is this one is nag-uptrend siya. Uptrend, bababababag. Tapos nag-range siya dito. This one, range. Sideways. Nag-sideways siya. This one. This one is the sideways zone. Or in a bigger drawing, here. Nag-sideways siya dito. Okay. Uptrend, a little bit downtrend, pero bumalik, nag-change of character, nag-downtrend. Okay. So ganun yung market. Wala mo nang tingnan mo lang natin dito sa lens ng downtrend ba siya, sideways and uptrend. Yun lang muna para hindi ka maguguluhan. Okay? So dito naman, ito yung mga support resistance area. Okay, mamaya doon tayo sa chart. Okay, multi-time frame, guys, explain ko ito doon sa actual chart na. Okay, scalper, day trade, swing trade, and explain ko sa'yo. Pero okay, makita ko lang ito sa'yo, guys, ha. Dito naman is standard. So if you are scalping, guys, yung best time frame mo is minutes. Ang minutes dito, guys, is 1 to 15 minutes. So sa atin, ginagamit natin 15 minutes. Day trade, pwede kang, you can also use 15 minutes to 1 hour for short-term trends. Okay. So kasi kailangan mo papalit-palit. Okay. Our swing trade naman yan, hour or daily, and then position trade more on daily to weekly. So iba yung trade mo, iba yung time frame na gagamitin mo. Copy. Now, off ko muna itong pupunta tayo sa actual chart. Okay, pupunta tayo sa actual chart ko. So, saan si actual chart ko? Screen 2. Ito ba si screen 2? So, ito si screen 2. Gumamit ako ng stop muna. Okay, tapos i-share ko yung si screen 1. Okay, I think this one. Tama ba? Okay, share. Ayaw pa rin. Wait. Gusto niyang bumalik dito sa ibang screen. Okay. Share screen here. Okay. Here. Can you see my screen, guys? Okay, I'm using TradingView. TradingView, guys, you don't need to pay. Kung hindi kayo gagamit ng mga special indicator, okay, which is ako may mga special indicator, inaral ko lang, pero at the end of the day, iba pa rin. So this one is gold. Time frame, guys, is 5 minutes. Okay, time frame is 5 minutes. Ngayon titingnan natin dito based sa lens ng support resistance. Okay, support resistance, tapos based sa lens ng tinatawag natin dito na trend natin or market structure. Okay, so ngayon hanap tayo ngayon ng magandang example. So this one is a very good example for uptrend. Okay, based on 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so dito makikita natin dito, guys, na higher high. Okay, lower high, higher high. High naman siya, lower high, higher high. So here makikita natin na yung structure is from here is to here is makita natin na uptrend. Okay? So dito naman makita natin dito is yung sideways. So makita natin dito that from here, which is the support and resistance level, here to here, nag-sideways siya. This one naman is from here to here. Ganyan. So this one is the resistance that dito naging support. So nag-sideways lang siya. Sabihin na natin dito siya nag-sideways. Okay. Sideways lang siya ng konti, tapos umakyat siya, tapos bumaba. So yan yung base sa Okay, this one is very good. Okay, sample. Oh. Okay. Here is, kita naman natin is uptrend siya. Okay. Then here, makita natin dito, here is, nagkaroon siya ng sideways siya, sideways. So this one, sideways. Okay, copy. Pakit pa na akyat si gold ngayon na. Okay. So uptrend here, nag-sideways. Dito nag-uptrend. Dito nag-sideways. Ito is a very good example of sideways. Okay. Dito nag-sideways siya. Sideways, pero mayroong konting downtrend. Pero sideways. Dito, perfect example ng sideways. Okay. This one, perfect example ng sideways. Okay, nag-sideways siya. Okay, here also is nag-sideways siya. Sideways. So, pwede kang mag-trade dito hanggang dito, bababa konti. But for our strategy is maganda talaga kapag ka-sure. Dito, grabe, umakyat. Sureball ito, high impact use. Okay. So, nakita natin sa ngayon, based on this structure dito, sideways. Ano ito guys? Ano ito? Okay. What structure is this one? Dinodraw ko.
Sideways.
Thank you. So, sideways. Okay, dito nag-sideways siya. Okay. Another is, parang walang downtrend ah. Puro uptrend itong si gold lately. Ay, dito. Okay. Normally guys, ito usually nangyari sa market. Okay. Nag-downtrend siya from here. Okay. High, higher low, higher high naman dito, higher low. So nakita natin na downtrend yung overall perspective niya. Okay? Tapos here, normally guys, pag nag-sideways, ibig sabihin, it could be reversals guys. Ibig sabihin, humina yung momentum. So here, this one, nag-sideways siya. It's also a good sign of shift or a change of character or structure shift. So nagpalit siya and then here. Okay. So now ngayon is tinitingnan naman natin ito mga support and resistance zone. Okay, support and resistance zone. Balik tayo dito sa ano. Here. Okay, here. Support and resistance zone. Nakalin muna natin to. Paano ka mag-trade. So pwede this one, support resistance zone mo when you're here. Pwede dito ka mag-drawing. Ito yung support and resistance zone mo. Based on this one, ito yung support and resistance zone mo. Resistance zone mo ito from here to here to here. Tapos nag-break siya guys. Nag-break siya. Pwede ka dito nag-trade, nag-break siya. Pero kakabahan ka. Pero alam mo kasi yung structure eh. Kasi nakita mo yung structure na lalo na dito na paakyat na siya. So nag-break out siya dito guys. Pwede ka ditong nag-buy. So nag-trade ka dito, di ba? Kasi once mag-break out siya, it could be that the new resistance could be the new support. So tutuloy-tuloy pa yan. So dito ka pwede ka ditong nag-position tapos hanggang dito. Okay? So dito naman, bagong support and resistance level. So ito yung support resistance zone ko usually. Para safe, include mo ito. So ito yung support resistance zone ko. Resistance zone ko ito, resistance zone. Okay? So here, nakita nyo the price, nirespeto. Hanggang dito, nirespeto ulit yung price, bumalik. Pero here, hindi na talaga, nag-break talaga siya. So once nag-break siya dito, pwede ka dito nag-buy hanggang dito lang. Alright? Tapos nag-break ulit siya dito, pwede ka nag-sell hanggang dito lang. Or so maganda dito siya nag-break. Dito ka nag-sell. So yun yung, this one naman guys, nakita nyo, bakit siya nirespeto itong price dito na parang ano siya, nag-retrace siya kasi actually this one, here also is the new support zone. Okay, support zone. Actually this one, support zone din ito. So yun yung pagtingin mo sa market. So tinitingnan mo lang dito guys, kung support resistance na strategy is pullback and breakout. Pullback ito, pullback, bumalik. Trade ka, pullback, trade ka, pullback, trade ka, pullback. Kasi this one is also strong support and resistance. Drawing natin ng para clear. Here. Okay, pullback, nag-trade ka, nag-breakout, nag-trade ka. Okay, pullback and breakout lang yung strategy when it comes to support and resistance zone, guys. Support and resistance. Copy. Copy. Pag breakout, mahimo og support and resistance. Yes, mahimo. Mahimo like this one. Okay. Pag breakout, hanap tayo ng breakout na naging support and resistance. Okay, hanap tayo ng breakout, naging support and resistance siya. Here. This is resistance. Nag-breakout, bumalik, naging support, tama? Bumalik ulit, naging support. Bumalik ulit, naging support. Bumalik ulit, naging support. Very, very strong support. Pero this is once a resistance. Okay? Resistance level ito. This one. Okay? So, klaro ba? Klaro. Kape, pangkape. Kape. So guys, ang titingnan mo lang, listen ha, this is the principle. When you see that the market is uptrend, ang bias ng trade mo is uptrend. Okay, anong ibig sabihin? When I see this one, that this is uptrend, this structure is uptrend, ang bias ng trade ko, guys, is uptrend. Although dito nagkaroon ng ng konti here in this zone, nag-retrace siya ng konti, including here, nag-retrace din dito, retrace ng konti, this one. Pero yung trade ko dito, guys, I'm not looking for sell, I'm not looking for this one, I'm looking for buy. Pag dito nakita ko, nag-reject ang candle, lalo na later on, kung malaman magbasa ng candle, nagkaroon ng wick, nag-reject, tapos dito umakyat, nako, ito, magandang, ito, dito, maganda. Mag-position, or here, magandang mag-position ng buy. Here, magandang mag-position ng buy kasi nag-breakout siya dito from previous support and resistance. So, if this is the structure, we are looking for buy. We're not looking for sell. Okay? Copy? So, magiging looking for sell lang tayo. Careful lang tayo, guys, kasi pagdating dito, ito na yung parang highest price niya. Ito na yung parang highest price niya. This one. So, if alam na natin, guys, sa highest price siya, huwag ka munang mag-buy. Kasi baka ito is resistance na ito at nirespeto na ito ng market. Copy? So, huwag ka muna mag-buy. Titingnan mo muna. Kaya tinatawag, is importante, sniper ka talaga. Huwag kang decision. Titingnan mo yung mga confluences. Okay? Confluence. Sa ngayon, tinitingnan natin yung chart sa lente or sa lens ng uptrend, downtrend, sideways. At the same time, tinitingnan natin chart sa trade sa lens ng support and resistance. Kung napansin mo si Abdallah, before the market open, ganun lang yan. Gagawa lang yan. Kaya ko yun example ng support and resistance si Abdallah. Okay. Tanggalin ko lahat ito. Pero pag-uusapan natin yan. Gusto nyo, guys, yung strategy ni Abdallah, i-reveal ko, may strategy din yan na kung paano tayo makapag-create ng timing. Okay. Dadalhin ko na lang ito. Dito. Halimbawa, before the market open. Before the market open. Okay, this one. Ito yung, dito pa, wala pa ito. Ito pa yung existing market open. So, magdodrawing ngayon si Abdallah ng support and resistance. This one, here. Drawing siya. Ayan, wala pa ito. Let's say, for example, ang market presyo hanggang dito pa. Okay. Wala pa ito. Wala pa. Dito pa lang. Okay. So, magdodrawing yan si Abdallah. Tapos, sasabi si Abdallah that if breaking out of this resistance level, I go for buy. If breaking out with this support level, I go for sell. So, ang nangyari is, pag open ang market, dominant yung buyers, Pag breakout dito, nag-buy siya. 10 pips, 3 pips, 4 pips, 5 pips. Yun lang. So if this one dito ka nag-buy, kunin natin yan. Ilang pips yan from here to here. Halimbawa dito ka nag-TP. Kunin natin yung ilang pips yan. Okay. 62 pips kasi ito pipip, ito pipip. Pipip. So 62 pips from here to here. Wala na. Malaking profit na. Diba? Profitable ka na. Copy? Copy? Copy. So yun yung pinaka-importante yung support and resistance. Same here. Same here. Same here. This market. Titingnan mo, this market. Kung ako dito ako magti-trade, gagawa ko dito ng support and resistance. Okay? And here, gagawa ko ng another support and resistance zone. Here. Based on this one, this one, this one, and this one. So, nag-break out siya, nag-buy ako. Okay, nag-buy ako, nag-break out. So, when to sell? In support, ito, maganda ito, when to sell. Tingnan ko muna ito. Kung ako dito, guys, wala pa ito, wala pa ito, wala pa itong malaking movement. Dito lang muna ako. Dito lang muna ako. So, hinihintayin ko itong sell zone ng gold. So, nag-breakout siya dito, nag-sell ako. Nag-sell. Malit lang na pips ko, konti lang kukunin ko, kito scalping lang ako. So, it looks like here that the gold is reversing. Titingnan natin kung anong mangyayari sa market. We cannot say. Pwede siyang magtuloy-tuloy, patin kung hindi siya mag-break dito, this line. Hindi siya mag-break this line. Retracement lang ito at aakyat din ito. Pero if ever mag-break siya this line, kasi diba, as you see here, this one, nakita niyo this point, and this point is very good na mag-base ka that this one is a strong support zone. Copy. Copy? Copy. So I think dyan lang muna. Actually guys, yung presentation ko may candlestick pa, pero I think I need to separate talaga. Kasi mataas din yung candlestick from analogy and reversal and patterns. Pag-usapan natin yan. But I think right now, it's very important maintindihan mo kung ano yung support, ano yung resistance, paano siya gamitin sa pag-trade. Okay? Okay? Okay pa ba kayo dyan? Kasi ako, hindi na ako mag-travel na ako. So, tuloy pa rin yung assignment nyo guys. Tuloy pa rin yung assignment nyo. But this time, gamitin nyo si Hero 30. But hindi lang basta-basta gamitin nyo si Hero 30. By the way, nakalimutan ko. May konti nakalimutan. Multi-time frame guys, nakalimutan. Multi-time frame, nakalimutan. Okay. Balik ko. Multi-time frame guys, since bias kasi tayo more on 5 minutes, so titingnan natin dito, ano ba yung bigger structure? Ano ba yung bigger trend? So sa bigger trend naman guys, pwede kang pumunta sa 15 minutes. Okay, the bigger trend naman talaga is posibleng uptrend pa rin. Okay? This one. Diba? So ito yung bigger na structure. Tanggalin natin ito mga support resistance. 15 minutes. Okay. So more on scalping lang tayo. Hanggang 15 minutes lang. Pero pwede mo, gusto mo makita yung big structure pa. Hindi dito. Okay. So this one. So nakita natin talaga na uptrend siya. 15 minutes. Titingnan naman ulit natin dito. Pwede 30 minutes. Ibig sabihin 30 minutes guys. Pala sa mga bago, 30 minutes guys, ibig sabihin, itong isang kandila is 30 minutes ito. Okay, ibig sabihin 5 minutes, this one candle, this one, 5 minutes ito. It takes 5 minutes and after 5 minutes guys, mag-shift na siya. Pwede natin itong baguhin yung time, gawin nating Manila girl. Manila girl. Okay, Manila na pala ito. Okay. Ibig sabihin sa ngayon, kanina nag-market dito. Okay, this is very good guys. Okay, ngayon, halimbawa kanina, tinitingnan natin dito, market session ng 9:30. Dito nga. Abdalay strategy. Ito, tinggalin muna natin to based on support resistance level na trade lang ha. Pero mas maganda guys, maraming confirmation. Okay. So this one, before nag 9:30, ito yung 9:30 candle, 9:30 candle, this green. So before nag 9:30, gumawa ka dito guys, tiningnan mo ano yung support resistance level. Yan. Okay, before, di ba? 9. Okay, 9:30. 9:30. Dito naman sa baba, gawa ka rin. Let's just say para safe, kunin ko to. So, this level. So, wala pa itong kandila. This candle, wala pa ito. Wala pa. So, based on support resistance, remember, 9:30, market open. Gagalaw yung merkado. So, since meron kang support dito, resistance dito, by the way, resistance, nag-break siya dito at 9:30 p.m. Copy? Ibig sabihin 9:30, nag-break siya. Dito guys, pag-break guys dito, pwede ka ditong nag-buy. Here. Pwede kang nag-buy dito. Andyan lang. Hanggang dito, ilang pips hanggang dito. Pag tingin mo medyo humina na yung momentum, bumalik, TP ka na. Okay? Tapos pwede ka mag-apply ng trailing stop, move SL to TP, ganyan. Sa risk management, ituturo natin yan sa'yo. So yun yung multi-time frame. Titingnan mo lang. In 1 hour, titingnan natin yung bias pa rin yung uptrend pa rin. Okay? In 4 hours, titingnan natin uptrend pa rin guys. Okay? By the way, pwede mong guys, ito. Lagay mo dito. Okay. So, uptrend pa rin. So, ibig sabihin, from 4 minutes to 5 minutes, guys, ang structure ni gold is uptrend. So, yung trade mo is bias sa uptrend. But up until here, bakit ito? Ano itong up till here? This is the highest price on the gold. So kung titingnan mo dito, walang kapareha na pinakamahal si gold. Okay. Kahit punta tayo sa 1 day, wala. O di ba? Wala. So this one is the highest price of gold. Tapos lipad, highest price. Ito yung highest price ni gold. But we need to be very careful. Baka ito na yung pinaka-resistance ni gold. Pinakataas na presyo ni gold. This one, baka pwede na siyang bumalik. So obserbaran mo muna. Lalo na mag-break siya this one, support and resistance. Mag-break siya dito. Obserbaran mo muna. So here, I don't recommend, in this status, I don't recommend, since na ang bias natin guys is buy, I don't recommend mag-buy. Kasi, re-respetuhin natin tong resistance level. So, baka yung buyer talaga, willing silang bumili ng gold, but for now, hanggang 36.70 lang sila, or 36.69. And then, bumalik na, totoo naman, bumalik na sa 36.27. So, kung tuloy-tuloy ito guys, hanap tayo ng mga signs na tuloy-tuloy yung pagbaba niya, lalo na mag-break siya dito, mag-break siya dito, ibig sabihin, downtrend na naman si gold at sell naman yung bias natin. Alright? So, I think that would be for tonight, guys. I hope everyone at nasiyahan at na-enjoy. Yung marami pa rin tayo, almost 200. Guys, ang tinitingnan natin dito is support and resistance pa lang ha. Support and resistance. So next week, we will talk about candlestick. Saturday. If ever may changes, guys, because at that time, I'll be still in Manila, mag-a-announce lang ako a day before doon sa mga Telegram and normal naman talaga yung mga changes. Kasi the good trader is can adapt changes. We need to adapt changes in the market. So, if you're not available, hintayin mo lang yung record kasi this one may record naman to basically. So next week guys, next session we'll be talking about candlestick. So what is the analogy of candlestick? Ano yung body? Ano yung wick? And then how to spot bearish candlestick and how to spot bullish candlesticks and yung mga candlestick formations. Two candlestick pattern, 3 candlestick pattern, multiple candlestick pattern. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng mga candle na yan to spot that this market is going up or going down. Alright? So, tuloy pa rin yung assignment, guys. Gusto kong i-focus nyo or i-mindset niyo or i-manifest nyo yung panalo. Para kasi yung, kung naintindihan nyo, guys, yung Facebook group natin, parang yun yung winning wall natin. Or yun yung tinatawag na winner's wall. Kung panalo ka, salpak mo doon. Kung panalo ka, isalpak mo doon yung ano mo. Yun yung tinatawag na winner's wall. Bakit? Bakit puro panalo yan, coach? Bakit puro panalo? Siyempre, gusto nating i-meditate at gusto nating i-manifest yung panalo at gusto nating i-encourage yung panalo. Para ikaw din, ang focus mo, ang mindset mo, panalo, 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 panalo. Now, kung gusto mong talo, gumawa ka ng sarili mong winner's board at hindi yan i-meditate ko sa iyo yan. So, talalo, ang gagawin mo during the time na talo ka, ito tip lang to, dadaanan pa naman natin to. Isulat mo bakit ka natalo, gawa ka ng journal. Kasi kung hindi ka na journal, pabalik-balik na yung mistake na yan, guys. Pabalik-balik lang. Make it sure na nakasulat sa iyo yung 5 rules ng XCU Sniper. When you trade, guys, use the rules. Yan ang this time. At basahin mo yung support and resistance. Copy, guys. Learning ba tonight? Marami ba tayong natutunan? Marami ba tayong natutunan, guys? Win, win, win. Winner takes all. Salamat, win, win, win. Okay. More win, more win, more win. Learning lang, learning. If you feel na hindi ka masyadong wag mo nang magtataas yung lot size. Maliit lang, guys. Maliit lang. But if you feel na consistent ka na, pwede mo i-scale, dahan-dahan lang yung pagtaas ng lot size. Okay? So at the end of the day, again, for now, nasa level pa tayo na focus natin learning, not earning. Okay? Nasa level pa tayo ng focus natin is learning, not earning. Ay, nandito pa si Coach MJ. See you tomorrow, Coach MJ in Manila. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for joining Hero 30 Session 4. To God be the glory. Bye-bye.